There's a few deer running through there. Nice and quiet right before opening day, which is actually tomorrow, even though we're not going to be hunting here. Welcome to our first hunting property. Setting up our Spy Point trail camera, which, by the way, if you want one, link in description. Go buy one. I may or may not get a commission if you buy one. We're not sponsored, but like
we're testing out. We're gonna be
trial and error couple. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, whatever.
You're dummies.
Yeah, well, I'm not a dummy.
That's not.
Anyway, so here's a Spy Point camera. It was like 150 bucks at Sportsman's Warehouse, but buy it from Amazon using my link just because you want to support us. And then here's some deer bait. This is our new Ohio property, so you can legally bait in the state of Ohio, and season opens tomorrow. However, we're not going to be out here hunting tomorrow because it's going to be in the 80s, but we want to see what kind of bucks are on camera in the area. There's deer right there. There's deer in here right now. Where'd she go off to? Anyways, lots of does in here. Like, holy smokes. A lot of does. Oh, there's more right behind you. Don't move, don't move. Hold this, hold this. Oh, she's running off. She's running off. Oh, hold this, hold this, hold this, hold this. Anyways, there was a few deer behind you, but so yeah, like I said, you're probably going, dude, why on earth are you back there putting up a trail camera and putting feed out in season opens tomorrow? Well, we're not going to be hunting tomorrow, and we're in the state of Ohio, so we can bait, because technically we signed the final papers in a couple days. Lots of does in here. We're going to try to thin out some does on opening day. Hopefully that goes good. Not opening day, first day we get in here, I'm saying. So we're going to move right now. We're going to go to the other side of the property along the river's edge, where we're going to be putting up this hang on, so that on opening day we have that stand here as well. I don't know how he sees any deer. It's so thick.
Right here.
What?
That's the type of deer I'm trying to get this year. Yeah. He's gonna walk right there. Smack.
Can't really see it, but there's that cameraman standing right there. Look at the trail here. I mean, there's cow paths like this all over the place. I mean, this is just absolutely craziness, and they're everywhere. When we walked around this corner here, we'd already seen 4 or 5. I know for sure I had my eyes on 4, but we've seen other stuff running off that I couldn't really identify. But we get around this corner, and there was a doe, another doe, and a yearling doe down in this river running up the bank. Let me show you that real quick. And there's a lot of these showing up. They're like, it's the end of September, and I know that does can make scrapes and stuff, and deer check them and stuff throughout the year. But look at this clean break. It's fresh. A little scrape underneath, and they're everywhere. All these are nipped off. And it's just, I mean, how many have we seen?
At least a handful. At
least 10. I mean, lots of them. So, I don't know. I mean, just look at this path coming through here, though. There's old rubs from previous years all over the place. I know, guys. There's so many people cringing right now. Huge piles of deer poop everywhere. Yeah, I mean, it's everywhere. Lots of bedding. Little chipmunk running around. Let me show you the view off this ridge. This is probably not my favorite spot, but one of my top favorite spots here for sure. Look at this. This is cool. This is where those deer were a little bit ago. You can see all the tracks all over this bank. You can see where they're crossing right up in there. It's all wore out. So we're freaking stoked for opening day. I keep saying opening day. The first day we get to come out here and hunt, which is not going to be opening day. It's going to be like a handful of days into the season already, but it'll be cool. it'll be cool for sure. But the cool thing about this property, guys, just more. Look, I mean, just look at it. There's deer turds. There's deer turds. There are deer. I mean, they're everywhere in here. Like, I know that obviously deer live in the woods, they poop in the woods, whatever. But like, I've seen properties with a lot of deer that I don't see this many deer turds on. Like, and then I've seen properties that are covered in it like this, and they're just slapped full of deer. But there's like another trail that cuts through here, winds all back through there. Here's one on this trail that we're walking on. And this is probably the most open spot on the whole property. I'm trying to talk as quiet as I can, but this is probably the most open location on the property. You can see it's kind of open through here. Most of the property, though, is not like this. Most of it is like that. Just thick. But look at these trails that come through here. Here's one. Show you this real slow. Then it splits off, and you cannot miss these trails. There's a deer trail there. And deer trail goes that way. Just completely smashed. I'm pretty stoked if you can't tell. Okay, people, so we're gonna end out this video here soon, but I just thought I'd show you a couple things. First off, I got another cellular camera food plot in the back corner of my property. Not very big, as you can see. Very, very small. And the reason it's so small is because basically where you see the back of the plot here, that's pretty much where my property line ends. Okay, so at that point, it's no longer my ground, so that's as far as I can make it. I thought about extending it up into the field, maybe planting some beans up here. I just never got around to it. But anyways, this is just a little spot behind my house, and just thought I'd show you a little example of some good, high quality, late season forage. And this stuff isn't like as big as it could possibly get, but it's definitely growing really, really well for the most part. Also, one of my new trail cameras, I just wanted to test them out, see what was different between the two, see which one I liked more. This is a Moultrie cam. It's probably their base cellular camera, but it's 120 bucks. It's 15 or 16 something, 15, 16 bucks a month for unlimited photos. And I've only had a few example photos taken with it when I was testing the resolution of the camera in my house, and it actually works really good. All you do is download the Moultrie app. Then after you download the Moultrie app, you kind of scan the barcode here on the inside of the camera. You punch in your email, your address, your stuff. You choose the plan you want to go with. It's pretty much it. Like, once you open up the app, it'll pretty much walk you through it step by step. Super easy to use. You know, my brother, he works for me in the background mowing our lawn right now. He's also my cameraman for filming my hunts, and he also heads up packing and the fulfillment stuff of our merch and stuff like that. Which, by the way, if you want to buy a hat or a t-shirt or something to enter to win a truck, we give away a truck every single month. First gen Cummins plus $5,000 cash, and all you do to enter is you go to our website, you buy anything off the store, and as soon as you hit checkout and you pay for your order, your name, email, and phone number and all that stuff is automatically entered into the drawing towards winning our truck of the month, which is actually a really sweet truck. Plus $5,000 cash goes with it. So that giveaway ends on October 7th. So if you have not entered to win that truck yet, definitely don't waste any time. I'll also leave a link to this Moultrie cell camera. It was only 120 bucks where we bought it. It could be cheaper with the link I'm going to give you, I don't know. And then I'll also leave a link to the Spy Point camera, because the only difference about that one is it's a little bit more to purchase. However, with the Spy Point camera, they give you a free 30-day trial, and it's 15 bucks a month flat rate. And you can cancel anytime, which is actually really sweet. That was a little look at Reagan and I's new property. We don't officially own the property yet. We're basically over there setting up trail cameras and all that other stuff, because we already have a signing date set and all that stuff. So we are getting the property. So even though we haven't signed on the property necessarily yet, the guy that we're buying it off of, he's super cool. He's like, yeah, no problem, go over there. You know, the signing's in a week. I don't really care if you go over there and set up a stand and cameras or whatever you want to do. He's like, go for it, man. You know, it's your property here anyway. So that's what we were doing over there, but we technically sign in less than a week. And if you guys are interested, I could go into the topic on basically how at just 20 years old I was able to purchase my first piece of hunting ground. I could go into the details in terms of what we were required to put down, how much it cost per acre, stuff like that, your situation financially, your credit, all that other stuff. But for the most part, it's pretty general information that can help a lot of people out. So if we can do 500 likes on this video, I'll go over that information with you guys regarding, you know, the property, how we finance it, and all that other stuff, and give you all the numbers and break it down for you so that you can find out how even a super young guy like yourself or gal could finance a piece of ground for yourself. Because I know there's a lot of people out there that want to have their own piece of hunting ground, but a lot of people think that, you know, you have to, you know, have hundreds of thousands of dollars, you know, you have to have like crazy amounts of cash, and that's really just not always the case. And I'd like to explain that to you, but I'm not going to get into it unless it's a topic you guys really want to hear. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that thumbs up, leave your comments down below, subscribe if you have not done so yet, and we'll catch you in the next video.